Bada bing, bada boom. I didn't even know this dude played Kazi. Okay.
He might be a little bit too distracted. I don't want him thinking about me during this.
Hold on. This dude had to fight 2 Kazias? 3 Kazias? Well, 2. Yeah, 2 Kazias. Let me get some good music. Okay. Rakan, Mr. Nair, Drew, Ruben. How are you guys doing? Did I watch Big House? No, I didn't. But well, I watched some of it. But I plan on watching more because I heard that Riddles won the tournament. I was surprised. Because someone came and told me that he beat Light. And I was like, okay. I didn't know the tournament was over because I didn't watch. But yeah, Riddles beat him. And yeah, but I want to watch SoCal players first before I get into that, but it's still going to be Kazuya. Basically, mostly Kazuya stuff. What's on the agenda? Yes, Kazuya. What do you guys think of this character? I didn't know Quinn played Kazuya. This was this last week? I think. Marco versus Quinn. Fernando, what's up, dude? Cheap. Absurdly broken since release, unfortunately. Degenerate as hell. Looks like everybody's in agreement here. Is he running off the stage? Okay, I guess they start the next game. Alright, let's see here. I also hate Toon Link. Make it full screen. One of the most scary characters to fight. It's that fucking uppercut. That hits on the platform? I would rather fight... I don't know. I think I'd rather fight Terry than Kazi, honestly. Overtuned, broken, cheap, not balanced, however you want to say it, for sure. You could say it a million different types of ways, for sure. Starry, good to see you. Who paid me to watch Marco? I have to watch Marco, unfortunately. I hate both of these characters. I actually think I hate Toon Link more than I hate Kazuya, if you could believe that. Hopefully your day's been good, Starry. Any characters forced to scrap just can't win reliably versus Kazuya. I don't think you're ever forced to ever scrap, though. Like, you never ever want to, like, be next to him Like when he can throw something out. What's up, Marco? What do I think of Kazuya? I think that his neutral sucks, but he's a very good tournament character. So if you fight him in tournament, it's easy to fold against him because you get hit once, you get thrown into a bad position, and then the match goes to shit from there, basically. Slow day as usual. Hope you had a pleasant day thus far. Pretty same old, nothing really too crazy. It's not as hot today as other days, so I guess it's a little better. Toon Link's fun. He isn't as bad as some other degenerate characters. No, Toon Link does not actually fight you. In the beginning of this game, some people were saying that they thought that Toon Link was better than Young Link. And I was like, no way. But now, I don't know. Like, it's close. Both of these characters are fucking annoying. Like, Young Link is more like comboing you, but Toon Link is more obnoxious. And he could do shit like that, too. You don't use projectiles? You changed your ways, or what? You use projectiles against me. Do I think Steve or Kaze is better? I think Steve's better. Out-frame dated and outplayed the shit out of Riddles just to lose. That's the advantage of the character. Like, you have to be so specific against him. And most Kazuyas are just spamming the fucking Wind Fist or whatever. So they're just doing it over and over and over again. And you have to be very specific to punish it. And if you're wrong, you die. That's why I think he's a good tournament character. I don't think he's like a crazy character like, you know, that wins neutral. But I think that when he hits you, it's scary. Hold on, let me see something. I hate that. I hate how he could be reversed and hits you the other way. Marco, I didn't even know Quinn played this character. Was this just an experiment? Young Link is better? Potentially. But Toon Link is still fucking annoying. Barely worse. They're similar. Like, some people said it's like outrageous to think that Toon Link's anywhere close. But it's close. Kaze can be so annoying. It feels like it only needs a few interactions to kill you. Sometimes only one. And the frustrating thing, believe it or not, isn't even the fact that he's calming you to death, in my opinion. It's what he it's what he can get it off of. Like, you could make a mistake that's just your fault and then just get touched. And then that's it. That's what's frustrating. The fact that it makes you have to play so precise. And then if you're wrong, you get punished so hard. But thankfully, I feel like I'm lucky because Mario almost does the same thing he does to me. Like, he combos me to death, I also combo him to death. So it helps. Oh my god, that sucks. Quinn's Kazuya's not as good. That's why you went no projectiles? Okay. Toon Link's buttons are still good. For some reason. I think Toon Link's buttons are good because he's just so short. And you can't hit him. Even if you like try to out of shield him, you can't hit him. He could probably roll again. Ooh, Aaron with the tier 1 for 17 months. Thank you so much. I definitely do suck. So I'm analyzing these matches. I don't want to lose to fucking Kazuya. It's a scary character to lose to. Or fight. And it sucks to lose to. Yeah, I mean, Link, it's not like Link doesn't have flaws. But the good things about him are really annoying. Toon Link has to space in camp. Space is debatable. Camp, I agree. I think Toon Link doesn't actually have to space his shit. I feel like especially like up tilt, he does not have to space up tilt. He can just up tilt, spot dodge. If you try to fuck with it, you could die. Even if you have like a low hitting aerial out of shield, you could still just get hit. No, not everyone has to space in this game. Not every move. Some moves you get to throw out on shield, and then they think they can punish you, but like you didn't have to space it. You just threw it on shield, and then it happens to be safe, and then you get to pick an option. You get to like spot dodge. So there's a lot of moves like that. I feel like Toon Link's up tilt's like that because he's so short and he's so close to you, and if you don't have like a specific out of shield option that can punish it, like you'll go over his head and he gets to up tilt you again. It's weird. You should have kept the stone facing one. Did he like freak out? I don't really see anything crazy going on in this set at all. I just feel like this is just... I might just skip this set. There's nothing really happening. I'll just go to the last game. I just feel like this Kazuya is just kind of like... He's just being Kazuya, or trying to be Kazuya, but it's not Kazuya enough yet. Like, he isn't actually, like, 0 to deathing you, it looks like. What's up, Sen? Good to see you. Yeah, that is not, Aaron. That is another guy. That is not the Diddy player. He's working on it. All right, I'm gonna just go to the Nito set then. All right, this is like a Kazuya. Yeah, I mean Ken is still right there. Okay. For Kless is the tag, huh? This is winners. Oh, this is losers? This can't be losers. This says winners finals. Grand finals? Yeah. That wind fist pushes you on shield, so it's helpful. It's easier to deal with, actually, when it pushes you. You basically don't want to get grabbed at 0. That's the one thing. Aaron, I understand. I definitely understand. A lot of times when I'm on it, I'm just like, why am I using this device? I just retweet pictures. Okay. That was a really interesting grab. He's trying to use the reflector, but Kazuya's reflector sucks. Like, it's a very specific reflector. Hold on, give me 1 second. Yeah, I retweet, like, pictures and whatever. Give me 1 second. How come I can't see my cursor? For some reason, I can't see my cursor. There's like a glitch on my computer. But I wanted to see the frame data on his kick, his reflector. But basically it's not that fast. If he throws out the kick, it doesn't really matter. But it's a really strong reflector. I feel like if he ever tries to go for it, you should... I feel like it's easy to just bait out and punish. Yeah, okay, so the plan is obvious. He's going to run away, throw projectiles. I feel like this stage helps him, too, because every time Kazuya jumps to the platform, it's not really good for him. Like, he jumps to the platform, how's he going to get down? He has to drop down in very predictable ways, or he has to jump above, and his jump is slow. So I feel like this is what I'm talking about. Like, I feel like this character just, you beat his ass in neutral over and over again. And where Marco's standing, he doesn't have to really worry about anything. And he just has to do this. What the fuck? Oh, he landed on the other side. Because I was like, I thought he would hit him. Yeah, I guess he landed on the other side, but he's still okay. He got this air, but didn't get the kill off of it. Guts, how are you? He still could have hit that forward air. I thought he was too high. Yeah, they're all the way in Riverside. Me and go to another GLS. It was so fun the one time. The drinks are good. It's fun. I like the whole vibe. Just everything about it. Hello. What an entrance to the stream. Thank you for the follow though. Doing good, just working for sure. Honestly, I'm what the fuck happened? He got pushed? He must have like upbeat or something. What happened? Was it the bomb? No. He was just next to the ledge. How does that happen? Yeah, I mean, when some characters, if they up-B on stage and you like flood them, or if you have like something that just pushes them, they die. But I've never seen Toon Link fall off the stage on his own like that. Like usually you'd have to push him somehow. He must have dashed. Yeah, I don't even know. I barely know how that even happened. Well, that's unfortunate. How did you feel at that moment, Marco? Were you delighted to die that way? Giordani, how's it going? Welcome from your alt. You were mad, of course. I do like the venue, by the way. It's actually one of my favorite venues. It's just a little, I mean, I still don't like the drive, but I think it's worth it. And you get good competition, too. What do you do, DI away? He got the weak hit. I think you have to be close to him to get hit by the spike. So as long, I would try to DI away and jump. Yeah, I'd try to just DI away and jump. Dark Wizzy got top 8. This situation is so common. People who run off the stage and just swing and are just willing to just go for it. I feel like every time that happens to me, it's like I always think I should have saw that coming, you know? So what that means is if I'm ever in this spot, I should just be like, I should always expect it to happen then, if that makes sense. Because if I'm always getting hit in this situation and I'm retrospectively thinking, okay, I shouldn't get hit here, then I should always cover that so it never happens. So in this spot, I feel like you should just either swing or up B. As Mario, I could just up B. But I just hate getting hit by it because it's like, oh, I could have prevented it. And you're in such a better spot if you don't die there, obviously. The drive is definitely unfortunate, especially if you're trying to drink. Yeah, a little bit. You usually come in a carpool, don't you? So you hopefully could have a couple people drive you back. Because their drinks are good, and it's very tempting. I don't know if you've had the food. It's also pretty good. Being lazy at recovering. No, it's just your... You don't think it's going to happen. Like, you see the possibility in the back of your head, but then it doesn't, like, happen that way. And then they just hit you. See, more Marios have more study material for my bad matchups. I see. What if all your Mario mains just are picking different characters, then what? What if you, like, try to find footage on me in a certain matchup, and every single time I just play Cloud? I feel like if you always expect that specifically, then you'll always potentially open yourself up to always getting hit by something else. I don't know about that. In that specific spot, there's only one thing he can hit you with. So there's no other option that I'm avoiding. If I immediately up B to the ledge, you would have to two-frame me, so you'd have to be standing on stage. So if I'm off stage and you're trying to hit me unexpectedly at that angle, if I up B, then I should be invincible, basically. It's like it's preventive. Like, I can prevent that situation. It's the fact that you're not anticipating it, if that makes sense. You know? I would say that's the case if it's a spot where I'm jumping above the ledge. Because if I'm jumping above the ledge, then I'm opening myself up to a read if they anticipate me jumping above the ledge. But if I'm in a spot where I always potentially can up B to the ledge, there's no reason not to just up B there. It's the fact that I don't expect it and don't up B. So if I see someone run off stage, I'm not even watching this match. If I see someone run off stage, I should just do it. Let me go back. Like, right. And he has a big lead. Yeah, he stole that, and then he has this lead. It's because no one edge guards. It's hard to edge guard in this game. I don't know, I should drop Mario and just be Cloud. I think that's the lesson. Thankfully, I'm using Mario in more matchups. I think Mario is amazing. As a matter of fact, I think I underestimated how good he is. The more I play him and the more I'm actually, like, trying to learn how to deal with these characters, the more I see how good he actually is. In a way. Yeah, you can jump around it or just up B. How the hell is he getting his ass kicked so bad? Kazuya's dash grab is pretty good, actually. It goes kind of far. He tried to reflect, and he got hit by both of the bombs and grabbed. His reflector kind of sucks. I'm struggling with execution for some stuff, but there's a lot more tactics for me to learn besides that. Yeah, I mean, execution, I think, will just come over time. Like, the more you play, the better your execution will become. But yeah, it's definitely like how you go about fighting a situation is the key. Oh my god. I don't think that hits Toon Link. Every single time I try to hit Toon Link's, like, thing, it doesn't work for some reason. Was that just true? He did that on the first stock, but it didn't work. He jumped away. That looked true. How did he get it? Oh, he jumped over his grab. It's not true? I think Mario does require some precision. What's up, Craig? You think you could have air dodged? Okay. That means you could have jumped. I learned this the other day, and I'll tell everybody in the stream. Your air dodge is frame 2. Yes! Your air dodge frame 2. Other characters have frame 3 air dodges. You know who also has a frame 2 air dodge? Falco. I didn't know that till recently. That's why you're air dodging on all this shit. Which is actually technically better. As long as I know that. Muahaha. I didn't know that before. So it's basically almost like a shine. That upper lasts for 1,000,000 years for some reason, and you can space it across your shield and you can't punish him. I don't know why they decided to do that with this character, but they did. That was bad air dodge. Because if you air dodge to the platform, you swing or you air dodge back the other way. Because you're going too high. If you go too high, then it gives him more time to react. Like maybe if he was lower, if he was like more horizontal to the platform, then he would have had less time. But then he still could have got fared. Like you either neutral air dodge next to Toon Link, or you like air dodge towards the ledge. Have I ever played Wind Waker? Yes, I got to the final boss. No, sorry, to the final like dungeon, and I didn't finish it. I gave up. Now that I think about it, I've given up on every single Zelda game. Now that I think about it. You got a tech job in Santa Ana? Ooh. So you're excited? Home sweet home? Hold on, let me move my camera. How is the audio, by the way? The last Zelda I played on stream was Link to the Past. I did not like that game. Home sweet home. Okay. I mean, the more I watch this, the more I kind of just reinforce. I mean, there's nothing really happening. Marco is basically throwing projectiles, running away, and then when Nito gets a hit, it's either he kills him off the hit or he doesn't. There's not really many layers here either. It's just he can't really get past that layer. Because every time he tries to get in, it's like, it's just hard. Guilty Gear Strive? Who do you play in that game? Is he dead? Nito's not getting his combos either. I hate that boomerang. Gold Lewis Dickinson? That's the character's name? You're floaty, it's harder. I wonder why Nito's playing Kazuya. I feel like he should just play Terry. Or Ken. How's it going, Russ? He lost his jump. Is Terry's bad? He fights with a coffin from Area 51? But aren't Area 51, that's like aliens. You somehow lost this game. You kind of SD'd, sort of, the first stock. He killed you, and I don't think he intended to really kill you that way. And you happen to be too low. Oh, he just punished, yeah, he punished the Zare. That was actually good by him. I'm just gonna switch this set actually. I mean, I don't think there's really much to see here, to be honest. Like, it's just the same thing. It's just like projectile, and it's either Nito gets in or he doesn't get in. So there's nothing really going on. All right, let me watch these. Let me watch their winners semis match first. Is anyone who watched this live? Oops. Give me a second. There we go. I was talking to someone about my controller. I'm ready. Yes, I'm studying Kazuya. You won because you used my advice? What did I tell you? Why would I watch a live Smash event? I mean, I don't know. What was my advice? Fun mechanics of Gold Lewis is his move Behemoth Typhoon. His half circle input, so he gets 8 inputs for different angles. Oh. I thought that already was how the game worked. Or am I thinking of another game? Alright, riddles. So Light has to stay away and not get touched. Falling up air, I like that. He reacted to that. When he jumped off the platform to the right, it wasn't like he up aired preemptively. He saw him jump and then he up aired him. Like most foxes, like they just double up air, you know? Like they just up air the platform. How's it going, you man? Oh my god. He spaced around that down air. He full jumped and then he down aired. And then he got under the platform. So I think that's the best thing you can do to actually beat that move. And I get hit by it because I'm not expecting it, and I think the reason is you hit Kaze and he's super high up, and then you think, like, you try to go up for your follow-up. You think you can get it, and then he downers, right? So he does, like, full jump, and then he goes underneath the platform. So even if he downers and hits, like, goes low enough, he's fine. So that was, like, the right thing to do there. That was really good. And that's the advantage, I think, to this stage. I think Fox lives a little longer on this stage, and he gets to kill Kaze a little earlier off the side. Like, yeah, he dies earlier off the side, but he's already dead. You'd rather have Fox win over Kazuya? I agree. That was really, really good. Not just the fact that he went for falling up air, but the fact that he hit the front of his shield and then it ended up behind him. That's really good because auto turnaround characters, they can't grab you out of shield and turn around. They have to grab the way they're facing, so that was ambiguous because most people don't go for like short up air because they don't, I guess they're not confident enough. But that was really good. And then he got the punish, and this is just all, yeah. And the thing is about Fox here, he gets the late dash attack. It's basically the same thing as getting the strong dash attack. I get hit by get up attacks all the time in this game. He DI'd away. Oh, he's being defensive. Nice. Or Tamer, what game am I thinking of that they have like every single notch have to do like a different input? Somebody told me that that's like a game that just came out. Or something. He's doing what I think he should be doing. Yeah, it might be DNF Duel. Up air killed. Light better be careful. He better be careful. I mean, he's fairing. I mean, sorry, naring. So he's just gonna be safe. Full jump nair at the ledge is very, very hard to deal with. He's winning with a death stare. I respect it. Seeing how surprisingly not tall these pros in person never gets old. Interesting. Who surprised you the most? Whose height? He gets away with murder with those back airs. The first one, like, exploded him. Okay, let's watch the next game. Going back to town. I wouldn't be surprised if town is one of his best stages. Fox's best stages. Jesus. He air dodged through him. He forward tilts, and then he air dodges, and then he gets this. I think he tried to press something else. I think he tried to jab. Let me see. Yeah, he tried to jab, but he's invincible. And this is just all true. Oh, that's just crazy. That's just crazy. What's up, Marks? Alright, let's keep watching. I think he should have dash attacked. Again, he landed to the platform, and I guess he got lucky because he didn't react to the combo. He could have landed to the platform and just killed him again. But it's the same thing. This happens so much. He's just trying to neutral air dodge through him and then punish him. So you have to be extremely careful. I think you just have to wait for the air dodge, see them air dodge. Unless you know for a fact it's true. Because he gets an opportunity to get his strongest combo, basically, off of that. Because if you notice, like, in neutral, Riddles isn't really hitting light at all. Like, he's able to jump and space around him. If Kazuya does hit him, he's not hitting him with the wind fist. So it doesn't really matter as much. So I feel like there's like 2 or 3 situations, that sucks. 2 or 3 situations where you have to avoid at all costs because he gets that crazy combo, basically. Smashville, the platform used to move, remember? Marks have been doing good. Your Filipino average height is like 5 foot and I'm taller than Mars. Meister just looks like your cousin. How tall are you? Are you 6? No. How tall is Mars is like my height. Yeah, he's like my height. So you're as tall as Mars? You're 5. Oh, okay, 5'8". Yeah. Riddles is like 5'10" or something. How did he die? He teched in place and then grabbed him. That's how he died. Oh, no. He tried to jab, but he teched. And then he tried to dash and he got grabbed. You would think that if you dash away, that you'd be safe, but it still gets you there. Riddles isn't taller than you? I don't think he's 5'8". He's like taller than that. He's like 5'10". He's like as tall as Larry, I think. You were there? Okay. Then you're probably, yeah. You're not accounting hair. Ams is the oldest player to win a Smash Major at 30 years old. With Yoshi. That's actually crazy. I'm not like happy to see Yoshi win, but it's cool to see something like unprecedented happen. Like obviously I'm boring. I just want to see Fox Zitos. Is Esam 30? He's 5'8", maybe 6'6" when he stands on his money. Good point. I don't know how old Esam is. He's very old. But is he that old? I have no idea. I don't even think 32 is old. Every time Kazuya hits Fox, I cringe because I think it's just over. He's 28, 29. This whole conversation's making you feel old. No, we're all so young. When I hear people who are younger than me, like, oh, I'm so old, my reaction time, I'm just like, silence. You're not old. I believe that you're old at 77, specifically. 77, you're old. Before then, you're not old. Not even if you're 35, you're not old. Dude, I feel the consequence, he dared, and I think he meant to cross up. That's what I think he tried to do. But it was unfortunate. He ended up in front of his shield. Because I think if he crossed up, the grab would have went in front of him. But the fact that he died from that, it's just insane. At 87? Dying at 65 is dying young. You know, I don't even think it's a matter of dying young or old, right? Like, you have to have the, what is it? You have to have the quality of your life be good. You could be 1,000,000 years old and have 1,000,000 years of misery, you know? It's not even worth it. But yeah, I see a lot of 60-year-olds who look nice and are in shape, and take care of themselves, and yeah, they look very, very healthy. So, for me, it shows it's a positive thing, for sure. Okay, he's at 115 with 2 stocks, lights at 34. That was really good because he waited. He waited for the tech. I think if he ran up, if he forward smashed a little too early, he could have died. But the biggest thing he has to avoid is, oh my god, is the neutral air dodge. He jumped away because he rolled in and he didn't have enough time. Like after the nair, like I feel like it's kind of easy to recognize. But in this situation, because Fox nared and Kazuya is like standing there, say if Fox were to jab and Kazuya presses jab or something, I feel like Kazuya would win. Or especially if he wants to do the win God fist and Fox presses any button, Fox loses. So I like that he jumps away. It's very similar to Luigi, because a lot of times Luigi's will down tilt you and then they'll try to grab you, but if you jump, it'll never work. So it's this kind of situation where I think that jumping is a good defensive option. If you feel that you don't want to shield and you don't want to attack, you can just jump. A lot of the time, but obviously it just depends. you know, if you're fighting a good Roy, he might bear you. But there are certain situations where you don't want to press your button and they press their button because they have a move that's invincible in this case. So you'd rather just jump away, especially because it's Kazuya. Because if you're standing there, it's just not good news, generally speaking. Obviously, there's certain situations. What the fuck? I think he traded. That's crazy. What percent was he? 78? Yeah, 93, yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, it's because he traded. He traded and then... Yeah. What is this character? I don't know. I can't answer that. Yeah, Kazuya Mishima. That is this character. Starry, have you seen people in their 40s these days? They look amazing. They look amazing. Especially if you just keep yourself in shape relatively, you know? You're going to be good. That was a good tomahawk. This situation, he up throws him. There's no true follow-ups. He jump nairs. So, like, say if he, like, full jumped, he would have got hit. So, the up air is good because I'm pretty sure that just contests everything he wants to do except downer. But the platform kind of protects you. So, he's to the side. This happens to me all the time. Where the guy gets to the side and then I try to up air them. And then they come down with the aerial. That happens all the time. Like in that spot, you just have to... You have to either be under them already, like already underneath them, ready to hit them, or you have to use a grounded move, or you have to whiff punish their landing. But you can't jump aerial. You can't jump aerial from this spot because he's like... He's not at the same... He's more horizontal, so his horizontal move will beat you, and he's higher. So, I have to remember that. But that happens so much, but the problem is it puts you in so many bad situations depending on who you're fighting. Like Falco, it's terrible. Name one 40-year-old? I can't think of 40-year-olds right now. I don't know. I don't remember anybody's age. Isn't Jessica Alba 40? Or is she like 30 something? Rakan, why don't you play Kazuya? Now that Kazuya's been doing crazy, if you like him that much, then you should play him. Can I explain stick sensitivity differences? No, actually, I cannot. I actually don't know the difference. Apparently it affects something, but I have no idea what. After Mario, Dark Wizzy top 8, how do you feel about Mario's placement in the meta? I have not changed my opinion about Mario since he got top 8 because I didn't even know he got top 8. But I'm happy that Marios are placing well. I think Mario has the tools to basically beat any situation. But I think that it's a very competitive game, and there's 86 characters. And you can run into some people who have a certain play style that counters what you're doing. So you have to take into account a lot of things. So it's hard to get top 8 consistently. The people who are getting top 8 at these tournaments are fucking good as hell. It's hard. But I think Mario is broken, to answer your question. I am not surprised. You don't like the FGC inputs? That makes sense. It probably feels awkward in Smash. Auto turn ruins the fun of Smash both ways? Usually that's the case for people like fighting against him, but also using him. You play Luigi, I feel like Kazuya's just Luigi but better. That's basically, he's like the same thing. Like Because I don't even like saying but better. Because I don't feel that way. Because, like, Luigi and Kazuya both do the same things. Like, they do different things. Like, Luigi has a very specific way he wants to grab you. But he kills you instantly. And there are people who are very consistent at doing that. Like, Kazuya can do more things, but that also means that he gets punished more. But at the same time, I feel like Luigi has a bad recovery. He has a worse recovery. So that's a big deal. You see people in their 50s that still look amazing. I hope to age that gracefully yourself. For sure, keep the exercising up, though, and kind of try to keep trim, by all means. Little, tiny progressions, right? Every single day. People have been trying to motivate me to get back in shape. And people have been saying things, so little by little. But yeah, absolutely. I think by the time we are 40 or 50, we're gonna look graceful. Indeed. Are you dead? Please don't die. Are you fucking kidding me? You died off of that. 58 on Town and City? Off the top? No fucking way. That's just crazy. That's just crazy. I'm back in shape. I'm plenty in shape already. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I have high standards. I'm not in shape compared to how I used to be in like high school. I used to lift weights a lot more. So people tell me, "Oh, I'm getting back into shape," and I just hear that and I'm just like, I just get mad. I'm just like, I should get back in shape. I should become my prime. So I'm trying to get back into it. Oh shit! I don't know if he would have died. Cause auto turn is the design of the character. It does it by default. Yeah. But I mean, it works in the context of Tekken, you know? Like, I feel like it can feel shameless. It would make sense to me if you felt like it's shameless in Smash. Is that the Dustin? Yes. Is that the Dayros? Good jab lock. Looking graceful, your hands will be fucked. What, with exercising? I like the feel of, like, the metal bar for some reason. I like the, I don't know. Hope I'm doing good. I am, thank you. Oh, you're Kamu? Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Welcome back. Tekken doesn't have auto turnaround? Oh, it doesn't? I thought... Well, I guess it doesn't have auto turnaround. Because you can, like, face the opposite way in that game. That is true. No way, don't die. See? He tried to up air, but he was too much to the left. But he jumped away and pulled back, so that's safe. Nice. He bared that time. There you go. He could have died for that. He could have died for that. I get his logic. Because he's like, if I keep naring, he can't grab me. He can up B me, but I'll be DIing out, so I won't die. But I have the option of, like, reading that. So I see Light's logic. But it's just, like, ugh, it makes you, like, cringe. Like, you think he's just going to get exploded on. I have not seen this before, so... No, fuck! Oh. Oh. Oh, and then the pop off. Oh, shit. This is a situation where you just shake your head, you just, you know, give him the good fist bump, and you walk away, and then you scream as loud as you have to. This is where you just put your game face on, walk off stage, you look like a professional, but inside... You didn't see the pop-off? Yeah, he freaked out. I saw the pop-off, I didn't see the set. Luigi does well against Kaze. I can believe it. You can relate. If I was still at my high school weight, I'd be so happy. What was I in high school? I forget what I was in high school. Well, no, I was... This is like the smallest I've been, I think. Where I am now, so... You got it. He popped off because Light was like 9-0 against Riddles. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see. Let's see the winners final. Oh, that's losers finals? Alright, let's watch this one. Steve against Kazuya. I would assume that this would be annoying for Kazuya. How could you pop off from that kill? Yeah. I guess if it's like he's lost to him for a long time, he's just super excited. Zenyou is cold as fuck. Oh, I hate the cold. The meta we all fear? Yeah. Okay, town and city. Do I really want to watch this? Like, as soon as the match starts, I see this shit, and it's like, I already know where this is gonna go. And I'm basically spoiled because I already know who wins this tournament. But, I mean, I guess we'll continue. Is that... Oh, he tried to do it twice. No, I did not see... I have not seen any Wizzy matches at all. Hello, Dustin. You have a nice name. I feel like Dustin is a person who's very reliable, smart, intelligent, funny, charismatic. I think that's the kind of name. You know, someone named Dustin has those characteristics. Definitely. That's what I believe. Besides funny, you're correct. You could probably crack a couple jokes. Yeah, he rolls out of that. That was really good what he did. Because it was so fast. He broke it in one hit. The wood or whatever. I didn't think that would break in one hit. I mean, I guess it's slightly damaged, so bam, and then immediately grabs. Because he lunges pretty far. So, what does Larry sound like? Deception. Deceit. Be fun to hear the Mario connoisseur watch a Mario who's seen as top level. It would be, in theory. Oh, I guess it's not true. Yeah, you can jump out of it. That was true if he did it right. I mean, doesn't he? All he has to do is just mash A. I feel like if it was true in that spot, I don't know. Like, I feel like it doesn't seem consistent. It might be. It might be true. I was in Larry's video? I don't even know. What was I doing? That up tilt is just... Damn, the standing ovations. He popped off? I kind of don't care, even if he did pop off. Set's not over. Oh yeah, he lives here, so like it's his home court advantage, I suppose. I just can't believe this fight is happening. Minecraft Steve against Kazuya. You could live in my house, I wouldn't get hyped. No, I understand that. I understand that shit. I'm behind you. I'll admit something. Like, there's certain people, like, yeah, I'm great friends with you. You're a great human being. You give to the homeless. You like animals. That's great. But you still, like, it depends on, if you play this character, I just can't like watching you. Some characters. Game & Watch is one of those characters. I just can't. He had enough time to roll after that grab? I feel like Steve's Rising Bear isn't as consistent as his Rising Fair. When I see him Rising Bear, it looks like they fall down. But Rising Fair looks like it hits him up. Like, I don't know if it was right here, but I'll just go back. No, he could have done it right, because I think he can double aerial. He just full hopped. Or double jump, sorry. Porky Pig, yeah. It kind of is very, like, cartoony. Master's a great guy, I've met him, but I'm not screaming his name in the crowd. It just is how it is. No, I understand that. Juan, I can't understand it either. Like, a good example is Wii Fit Trainer. I don't get how someone could play Wii Fit Trainer and genuinely, I think they're under the illusion they're having fun. He's our homeboy. No, it makes sense. You guys are cheering for your pal in your region. Want to root him on. It's winner's final, so it makes sense. Yeah, I think Wii Fits are under the illusion that they're having fun. Like, how can you honestly be having fun? You're jumping at the ledge and you're not fighting me. You're running to the other side of the stage. Like, the fun of the game is interacting with the game. That's like me, like, that's like playing hide and go seek, and then we start playing and I don't even hide. I just stand in the open, and then I get caught. It's like, but I'm playing the game, I'm having fun. It's like, no, you're not playing the game. There's a whole game there that you're not participating in. That's how I feel about Wii Fit Trainer. It's like, yeah, I understand you're playing that way because you feel that you want to win, but if you really wanted to win, why don't you just play a character that can just camp better than that? Why are you gonna play Wii Fit and just waste time? I don't understand. It's like and if it's like the hide and go seek example, it's like if I say, yeah, but I actually am having fun, then the response could be like, I don't believe you. I don't think you're actually having fun. I don't think you know what fun actually is. I think you fooled yourself into believing that standing in place is fun, but there's a whole like spectrum of things you can do in the game. So Wii Fit Trainer is an example of that. It's like I don't get that. I mean, if you like play Wii Fit Trainer and go in, then that's like okay, but and it's like how can you be a Wii Fit fan? Like, for example, like if Sephiroth did the same thing Wii Fit Trainer did, I would accept it because it's Sephiroth. But Wii Fit Trainer, there's not going to be Wii Fit Trainer fans, are there? Like, who's a fan of that character? I don't know. Onan was up 2-0. Okay, let's see what he does. Basically, so far, it's been universal. Everybody is doing the same strategy against Kazuya. But it doesn't seem to work. It's your favorite game of all time? Interesting. I take it back. You know, does anyone feel that this game is hard to analyze? Type 1 if you think it's hard to analyze, type 2 if you think it's easy to analyze. What the I couldn't even tell what animation this character was in. Okay, but he's dead. Okay, a couple, mixed opinions. But I asked because the more I watch this, I'm watching the gameplay and I'm like, this looks exactly the same as the last game. And this looks exactly the same as the last game. Like every single match with Kazuya, I'm like, this looks the same. Like it's a matter of whether you do what you're supposed to do or if you make a mistake and die. And the more I think, the more I'm just like, it's really like the tiny, tiny, tiny details that matter. Because I feel like the reason why you die against Kazuya is because you make these tiny mistakes. It's not big mistakes. Like, think about it. How often are you making big mistakes against Kazuya? You're not really often making big mistakes. And by big mistake, I mean you're throwing out something super laggy and obviously you're getting punished by it. Like, most people have enough sense to play safe against Kazuya for obvious reasons, because Kazuya can kill you in one hit, right? So I'm like, what kills you is the small mistakes, right? It's the little things. It's like with the light matches. He was air dodging through him and getting the Wind God Fist and killing him. And it's like that little tiny difference, whether you recognize that air dodge or not, contributed to whether or not he died. So to me, it's like, that's why it's kind of hard to analyze, because I see the overall general gameplay and it looks precisely the same, but the difference is the little things. That's just food for thought. Am I making sense? Does anybody understand? Yes, no, maybe so. Jesus, is he gonna die off of this? No. Kazuya Steve isn't Steve's favorite. Kazuya outkills Steve. But what does that mean, though? Favor or not favor? Like, to me, that means nothing at this point. That is, like... it doesn't mean anything. Because, yeah, who wins? Sheik or freaking Kazuya? Like, Sheik doesn't get touched, but when she gets touched, she dies. Who wins that matchup? It's debatable. Some people say Sheik wins in theory because Sheik doesn't get hit. But then other people say people make mistakes. But then other people are like, they're making mistakes because they're taking risks. And then other people are like, okay, that you have to take risks. Ultimately, it's subjective. You're fucking dead? He auto-turned that around. He rolled twice, and I'm actually happy he got punished for that double roll, to be fair. But the fact that he could just cover it instantly, because the auto turnaround is nuts. Ragav, I covered Riddle's Light the last set. Yeah. And Steve is similar. You don't ever want to like be close to him because of his up tilt. And his down tilt. His down tilt's safe. Oh, he messed up. If you know how to fight Kazuya, he shouldn't be killing you in one hit if you ban the right stages. Like what? I don't know what the stages for this tournament was. What stage does he not kill you? Battlefield? He kills you on every stage. He kills you on FD, he kills you on Battlefield, he kills you on Smashville, he kills you on Town and City, clearly. He kills you on Kalos. feel like for this game's matches start to even make sense is that you have to acknowledge a stipulation on top of a stipulation on top of yet another stipulation. Yeah, well, I mean, it's just ultimately, like, if you're making a matchup chart, it's just your opinion about where you think these characters are. But when it comes to, like, understanding how to beat the character, which I think is what matters, what I see is constantly the little things making the big differences. Because it's like you make... Like there's so many things that have little lag in this game. So it's also like, what is a big mistake? A big mistake is like something that gets you killed. But everything can get you killed against Kazuya, so everything's a big mistake, if you think of it that way. Hollow Bastion? Yeah, I mean, he has to do reads, but I'm talking at this level, Riddles is just going to react to your tech and kill you most of the time. I'd say you'd probably get out of his combos a good amount of the time, depending on how good you are. But I feel like someone like him knows how to... He'll mix you up, like, you know. Basically, it's either he touches you and kills you, or he doesn't kill you. If he doesn't kill you, you have another chance to not get touched. But you should always expect to die. But, like, I feel like... Hold on. You can't react with Kazuya Plat Tech Chase with Demon God Fist. He's doing that. He's buffering it. Hold on. So when he hits you with the thing, with the bullshit, and you land on the platform, and you tech roll in, that's what he's doing. That's why he's getting the freaking punch that stuns you. It's because he's buffering that out of this wave dash onto the platform. So he gets the crazy punish, which is technically a read, but even if he doesn't get that input, he gets some other punish on the other tech. That's what I'm talking about. Like, he gets to hit you. Like, no matter what, like, basically what I'm saying at the end of the day, like, let's say, hypothetically, you can get Kazuya to a point where you can kill in every single hit. And every Kazuya can do that. It's like, what you have to do is avoid situations where you're ever getting hit stupidly. You want him to hit you with things that don't ever lead into those crazy combos, right? Which are his aerials. He can't really get it out of fair or bear. Not really up air. So he has to nair you, or he has to grab you, or he has to do the Wind God Fist, basically. So if you avoid that, then... Or the air dodge, like, or certain situations where he gets to be put next to you and gets to kill you. You know? Goes for a couch jump, like, covers no tech. No, well, he can cover everything. Like, he could just wait for the thing and then run up, grab you, or run up, whatever. Yeah, you are going against a formula. I feel like that's just how this game works, though. This game is kind of like a formula. No, let me full screen it. Which level of play we consider of ours? Which place are both players going to commit to? This game is stupid. I think the easiest thing to do is just play in a way that covers every general option. And then be able to mix up with that. It's really hard to explain in text. You're saying that there's more of an opportunity to escape because he has to account for your DI or your tech. I understand. But I'm saying that if you're fighting someone at this level, they can still follow up, they can adapt. No matter what you do, they can adapt. And a lot of the times, the fact that you're trying to correct for something, they're gonna punish you harder for their read. So it's like it's hard to explain, but there's that. So I understand. You're trying to minimize the risk. If I could avoid being hit and tech in a way that makes me survive, I'll do that. But at the same time, I want to play in a way to where I want to expect to die every single time I get hit. It's more than just the tech. What percent, though? Like, if you're talking at 0, it's not. If you're talking at 0, you're forced there, depending on where you get hit. It's something that it's, like, intuitive. We understand enough when you play the game. Like, obviously, you're going to do things that will protect you or won't get you killed, but, yeah. So he's up. Onan definitely doesn't have to pick up Luigi. Who did he play before it, Steve? Yeah, people aren't mixing up DI in or DI away on the platform. So you kill him the same way. He breaks the blocks and runs through. Yeah. So let me give you an example, because I want to answer what you're saying, Beep. Because you're saying, like, say if you get hit right here. You guys see my cursor, right? I just want to make sure you guys can see it. But if you're like next to the platform, you get hit. A lot of people DI away. Like, I think most people generally habit is DI away when they get hit. That puts them on the platform if they get hit right. Okay, you guys can see it? Okay, sweet. So if you're like right here, you get hit. Most people DI away. That puts them to the platform. But if you DI in, you'll be right here. And I guess that's what you're saying, right? Yeah, give me the video. Is your match philosophy could critique it 100%? You go Luigi against Kazuya? Alright, let me see this. Maybe he's explaining it, hold on. Alright, give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Alright, let me see. Watch this little video. Because if this explains kind of like what I was saying, then awesome. Wait, this music's too loud. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I always DI that away. Most of his attacks I'll DI away. If you're talking about like Win Godfist, sometimes I'll DI in, and that, yeah. And then they'll go too far, and then you can jump. Or you can swing. I would try to, you can usually swing. But yeah, DI that away. Let's see. You can't hear it? Alright, let me see. Let me turn it up louder. Can you guys hear it now?
Right off the bat, DI these moves out. Down throw, down tilt, and down smash. Most relevant one, down throw, I see DI in way too often. Yes, it doesn't matter at zero since
Yeah, never DI in.
But many times I'll see a nair regrab lead into another electric weird shit. Correction air dodge after down throw. You'll get auto to. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Electric Wind Godfist is a complex move to DI. Easy way out is switching your DI 50-50. Coin flip. And hey, that's already better than most players are fighting right now. Take the red. It's not that serious. For starters, there's only one situation.
You can hear cars over the man's voice? Okay, holy shit. Alright, I'm gonna turn it all the way up. Can you guys hear it now?
Possible DI to avoid the platform. This happens when you're standing under the edge of the platform and Kazuya is not under the platform with you. Or you're on Smashville and Hollow Bastion. The reason you want DI out is because you always want to be close to the edge of a platform during a
Oh, because you slide off, yeah. You get the slide off, especially if you don't tech. If you don't tech, it automatically... He also runs the risk of him pushing you.
Crouch jab, Kazuya's fastest platform tech chase option is nullified because you're close to the edge. Missing tech on the edge of the platform will make it so the only possible answer is a fast enough Demon Godfist or up tilt, which in most cases is impossible because of the percents. There are only two situations where you want to DI electric, which in most cases is impossible.
He got punished here because he jabbed, or he up tilted.
The only possible answer.
What you'd do is like you'd wait, right? Like, because he jumps back. Like usually, like, oh, I see what he's trying to do. Like if you're trying to go for the follow up, but I think you cover everything anyway, because even if, yeah, it doesn't even matter. Like even if the Kazuya messes up here, and then he's in this spot, you're getting punished because you're up tilting. Like I feel like you could just wait. at the end of the day. Like, you force them into the situation, you wait, and then you just punish them. You guys hear those cars? Hold on. Oh my god, my mic is in the way. Yeah, people are driving very loudly.
Possible because of the percents. There are only two situations where you want to DI electric in. The first situation where you want to DI in is when you're getting nared, but you're at too high of a percent, so you get sent into tumble. The reason you want to DI in here is because once you bounce off the stage, DIing in makes a follow-up impossible from the Kazuya, as you're too high up. Big characters will want to tech the nair though, as they're too big to avoid a follow-up on any DI. Bonus tip, be careful while teching. Nair Rage Drive will cover 3 of 4 options, so remember to tech in until the Kazuya catches on. The second and most important situation is when there are no platforms and you get hit with an aerial electric and or the Kazuya has rage. An aerial electric is an electric that hits you out of the air. It does 0.5% less damage and is commonly seen out of down throw, up tilt, down forward tilt, or as an anti-air. You'll want to DI aerial electrics in because it'll put you higher in the air relative to DI out, making it much harder, but not impossible, for the Kazuya to hit the combo extension. Combine aerial electrics with the Kazuya Enrage.
See? But at the same time, it's like, he says difficult but not impossible. You see? Like, when I hear that, it's like, yeah, but you're gonna fight people who are just gonna cover the DI. Like, okay, it's like any other character. Like, Palu, right? So if Palu down throws you, there's certain situations I'll DI in, but obviously I can just DI away and she doesn't get any, like, crazy follow-ups out of that, right? I'll DI in as a mix-up, but the thing is, like, you have to, there's a couple things to say, because the first thing is, you have to recognize who you're fighting, right? Because if you're fighting a Kazuya who isn't comboing you as consistently, you can take risks with your DI. But there are certain people who've labbed a specific DI follow-up off of their down throw, and they know that specific combo. And so, you know, you should just pick the correct DI. It's not bad to ever pick the correct DI, obviously. Just DI away. What I'm saying is, like, when I hear people say, you should DI this way because it's more difficult. Yeah, that's true. But against a character like Kazuya, I would play against him. Like, most of the moves he's talking about that you should DI aren't moves that you should be worried about. Like, for example, his move that you should be worried about is his Wind God Fist. Everything else, at least in my case, with my characters, at least, in my case, if he's doing, like, down jab or the freaking, like, what is the move he mentioned?
Or as an anti-air. You'll want to DI aerial electrics in because it'll put you higher in the air.
What's the other move?
To DI out.
He has a bunch of moves, but most of his moves aren't dealing that much damage to me, or are that much, like, they're not that big, or they're not that threatening in general. So I would be more focused on, like, staying at a certain range against him to where I cover everything except for his Wind God Fist, and then, like, just be safe. But I would always expect to die against him. You know what I'm saying? Have you seen a short video reels made of how to DI electric? He talks about how you can switch your DI during the actual hits. I do. I DI the combos pretty well, actually. I just, like, mix it up. Like, if he, depending on where he is, like, if he's too close or something, it just depends. Like, I'll just mix up the DI. The platform thing is pretty helpful, though, like, because you could slide off of it. Let me see. Because he beats Onin, right? And then Onin plays light. I want to see this. That's a good video, though. I think, like, when it's just, like, I feel like, at the end of the day, the Kazuya is gonna kill you, most likely. Even if you mix up your DI, there's gonna be an option that they have to cover that DI. So we're at square one. It's just like not even knowing how to DI. Like, you're just gonna die regardless. More important stuff later in the video. I might watch it, yeah. Version 3? Oh, wrong controls. Yeah, you gotta play safe. But I also feel that you can't be too scared of him, too. Best non-fighter pass 2 player against Steve. Well, that's good. Oh, let me put the music back on.
Speak on this matchup a little bit more. Early, and they weren't
Okay.
fast ballers. You get walked across the stage by jab and then potentially double spike for easy 0 to deaths. And even if that doesn't happen, up air ladders into up smash can kill you pretty early, and they work very reliably because of Fox's physics.
And also, when I analyze, I'm assuming I'm fighting players who are good enough to follow up like that. Like, there's no point in analyzing as if I'm talking about a Kazi who can't 0 to death me every time. I forget about that shit. I forget about that shit.
You were talking earlier about when Oni was playing it, just kind of where he plays the block, how unique it is. Just immediately putting the block there and catching Light slipping. Beautiful throw into that. Really surprised Light missed that tech. Light though, still in a decent position. You have on that 97%.
Right here, I'm more focused on what he's doing against Steve. Nair said that about that stuff. You can't tech the block that high. Nairo, you can't? Excuse me. Worst thing a Steve did to me? I don't know. I think the most annoying thing about him is his up tilt. It's impossible. Okay, then I'll just run away from him some more. It's a bug. It's one of those untechkables. That was such an amazing backer. Like the fact that he spaced out, away from the nair, that was really good. He waited for the tech. Quick, how's it going? Ooh, good forward smash. Onin. Back to PS2. Because he DIs down or away, then he gets hit by the minecart, and then he DIs in. I feel like he could have, I don't know what angle, but maybe if he had DI'd away. He might have been able to DI away to where he's horizontal from Steve instead. Maybe. Good parry. People aren't really falling for the blocks anymore. The more I see people beat the blocks, the more I kind of think the blocks aren't that much of a threat anyway. Because you can just break them. You can break them as long as you're not too close to him, and you can obviously see what he's doing. That was a trick. This kind of thing, he's about to get his whatever, his weapon. You think you have enough time to run in and punish him, but he can instantly act after the animation. Like, I feel like there's certain moves where you just have to recognize how much lag they actually have, and it's so deceptive. So many moves have so little lag for no reason. He's trying to SDI. He's SDIing in. What's the best way to break the bricks with Mario? You can just bear them. You can just bear them and space the bears so that when you break the blocks, you're not too close, so he can't like forward smash you or grab you. So you just gotta break them in a way where he can't punish you for breaking them. Hope I've been well. I have. Thank you. Dare off the ledge. Down smash actually hits, huh? Yeah, because it's lava and then the lava goes down a little bit. So that actually will hit you. That's insane. Yeah, he's not going to fall for that. All this crap, all this bullshit he's doing off stage, just let him do it. Who cares? Sit there, don't try to punish him, just back off. And he's doing the right thing, he's just jumping around. Why was that one techable and the other one wasn't? Good parry. People have been parrying double aerials. Wasn't high enough? Okay. Good bear.
One of the most resilient players in the game. We saw that in his set with Weak. We might see it in this game too against Onan right here as well. Wow! Using the block with the anvil on top of it again. He's gotten so much mileage out of that.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that situation. I don't agree.
Not just this tournament, but really his entire career. All those tricks, you're tempted to break the blocks, you're tempted to approach Steve and rush him down, but he makes you regret it every time.
And resources are low. Onan's still in a great spot, but not that low. Still had enough for the anvil and Light running into it as Onan puts himself on the board. Obviously, Steve,
Well, the anvil is about it slides off.
but he makes you regret it.
It slides off the thing and it still has a hitbox, so it hits you. Anvil should have way more lag. It should have like 30 frames of lag on it.
Entices you to approach him, to rush him down, to stop the mining, but he has so many good answers to challenge you to do that. Onan
Back throw, block tech, checkmate setup.
in the set.
Okay, so all I need to know is if he back throws me and there's a block behind me, I'll die. As long as he knows how to forward smash me. So it's either they mess up, they're playing like shit, or I don't get grabbed. Steve has a shitty grab. So if I know that, then he's obviously looking for grab. So technically, can help a lot actually. Then it's like, okay, there's more of an incentive for you to back throw me. Because there's the freaking, yeah, his grab's slow. He has a tether, so you can just roll behind it. Yeah, you can like bait the grab and kill him, like if you know that, technically. Like obviously you want to grab me, the thing's behind you. What else would you want to do? Because you have a very limited time to go for the setup. So you're going to go for it now when I'm in the right position. You're not going to go for it later. So why wouldn't you go for it? So it's like, maybe if I bait the grab in that situation. Tethers are slow in this game, Ragapato. You roll behind them. They have lag, at least. Good jump. How's it going, Peckham? Good jab. Oh, he's trying to go for his own setup. What the fuck? He didn't tech that?
So many stocks have been taken by Onan because of that setup.
Oh, these Steve players, man, they're profiting.
These stocks have been taken.
Look. I hate this.
So many stocks have been.
Man, I understand though. I understand. He wants to just kill him. So he's like, I'm invincible. Let me go to the edge. Let me just try to. He tried to bear forward smash. And then he builds a block, rolls behind him. He tried to bear walk back forward smash. And then now he's in this position.
Taken by Onan because of that set.
It's so sad. I understand it,
Oh, these Steve players,
but it's so risky sometimes. Sometimes I think it's just better to just charge something or shoot lasers or...
you should be aware to detect that. Sometimes you just get caught a little bit too quickly. It's happened to Light a few times already.
Works on any move, not just grab. Yeah, I mean, a move fast enough to where you can punish the tech,
Get off the sledge. That's pretty easy.
right?
Light over.
With a kill move.
Oh no, you got tricked again. The cross up from Onan put him in the league. Okay, I get it. NBA season, it's coming up.
Punish game looking on point.
What's up, Zandomo?
Just taking so much damage per oh yeah, that's gonna be enough.
One day I'm your lord, another day I'm a scrub. I respect it.
Deficits make
Fox side smash in slow motion, one of the sickest animations in the game. I like his forward smash.
Worry about that infill as well.
Good up smash there.
resources as well. Okay, going for a ride. Oh, but he misses the up smash. Oh, but Light misses the punish. So tense right now.
Yeah, Light sitting at 116%. Anything Onan does will take the stock. You cannot get caught up in one of the cards. You got to worry about the mind goal card as
That's
well.
so fucking bullshit, that
For a foot
anvil.
down air. Oh, Light, okay. Just gonna go for up tilt there. Kind of a modest
Nice.
but turn stage control into his favor.
He's giving himself enough room to cover the minecart.
When he's riding in the minecart, you could get bumped by the massive.
Careful.
Oh, look at him. He's got a wall set
Yeah,
up.
you can't go
Stone
down there
blocks.
right now. It's not safe.
He's got diamond. I think even dash attack near the corner will do the job here for Onan. Oh, but he's swinging the haymakers. We're dropping anvils. We're throwing minecarts.
Sakurai needs to come back one more patch. Nerf this character, nerf Game & Watch.
Kind of like you already have all the resources you need. At this point, you just
Call it a
I don't
day.
care. 'Cause, I mean, Light's just looking for the one opening.
Buff Sephiroth.
Oh no! But it's
Are you fucking serious?
Briefly alive for that one off the shot. Oh my god, this is so tense. Light has brought this one all the way back. It's so doable for him right now. Onan just cannot find the finishing blow.
Wow, that was so good.
To the face.
And
Oh,
he
he's
is
cracking
laughing
up.
at it.
Starry, I want at least 1,000 nerfs to Game & Watches up here.
He would be laughing also.
Nerf Luigi, nerf Game & Watch, nerf Jigglypuff, Kazuya. Call it a day. Buff Sephiroth, buff Mario. Call it a day.
And he heard it and took the advice.
I've never met Onan. If Light died to the minecart, I would have been pissed. Yeah, I would have been mad too. Alright, let's see.
They feed off the energy.
Light paid him. Yeah, yeah.
You know Luigi apparently does better than Mario in Japan?
But stellar performance.
Uh,
The comeback Light just did.
Okay.
It's ridiculous.
No, I didn't know that.
Bad bits of coaching from the crowd right there.
No roof.
Yeah, both of these guys, by the way, they feed off the energy.
Luigi still sucks.
Sense for either of them.
Sephiroth Zero Suit with one buff would be nice.
On your house, it actually influences
Oh, and nerf Zero Suit's down B.
right.
Whether you're showboating or not.
Right.
Yeah, Puff is not bad.
This guy just
Good tech chase.
Light too, but to kind of a lesser degree. Onan's very cheeky of a player. You know what I'm saying? He almost seems
Damn, look how many aerials this guy is like swinging on his way down.
player. You know what I'm saying? He almost seems
Look at this.
but to kind of a lesser degree. Onan's very cheeky.
He did up air, back air, jab, down air. Down air might have fucking killed Fox, honestly. Jesus.
It's fire.
To be
honestly.
fair, so I get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
Ooh, that would have been beautiful.
Disprove any hate right now, and the kid is very mature, very composed. Funny,
Absolutely.
he's aware of what he's doing to people. You know, it's not like he doesn't know. It's not like he thinks he's like some untouchable god or something. He's like, yeah, my character's insane. But
He was behind
I'm gonna
him.
Keep playing insane too. Keep winning these majors. Light has something to say about it though. Looking to send him to a third place finish.
I mean, Light is definitely making a great case for it right now. Definitely altering a little bit of how he was playing compared to the other games. Just in terms
When I watch Light play,
of the anvil, 'cause I think that was
the more I watch Light play,
as you see right there.
the more I understand what he's... I think I understand what he wants to do.
Top three for this tournament.
I understand his thought process.
Not even a Tekken tournament.
That's actually hilarious.
All right, here we go. Light continuing to keep the pressure up, building such a
Nice. He didn't run in right away.
Here we go. Light continuing to keep
He
the
dash danced there because he can still aerial out of the minecart.
pressure up.
So, great punch. He tried to up smash on reaction, which was a great attempt.
Love that. You saw, I think it was up smash starting up from Onan right there, but Light interrupts him with a grab, tacking the damage on very steadily.
When am I going to play Light? Great question. It'll be a 6 set.
Going up 2 stocks, Logic, that would be
I played him in Smash 4.
Yes, Light looking to
Good DI on the down tilt.
Exception of Rising Ride. Big House potentially about to be the second one for him. Both of these
He didn't commit to the follow-up. He just waited for the minecart. That was a really, really interesting minecart. The fact that he decided to do it there,
one for him. Both
like he was already on the plat. I mean, he's getting 3-stocked, and he's in a situation where it's like he has to make something happen. So I guess it makes sense. But like, that was a very clear don't side B in this situation, and he decided to side B. That's quite interesting.
lone exception of Rising Ride.
I see stuff like that, and I'm like, interesting. It's important to know.
The run back against Riddles.
Yeah, he just wanted to get out of the corner. Maybe he wanted a double jump cart, but to be fair, Light has a very smothering way. Starry, you're here, right? I remember you were talking about movement and how you can move and make people afraid of you and how that feels. This is an example. Like right here, this is more about positioning, but like the fact that Light's right here with his back facing him, he can do so much just in this position. Obviously, he can jump above the platform, he can drop under the platform. But the fact, for example, his back is facing, he can down air. He can't fair, obviously, because he's facing left, but he can down air, he can back air, he can falling up air. So there's still a lot of stuff he can do in this position. And right here, he can just drop through back air if he sees the minecart. So he's already in the right position. So it's like, it's exactly like you put yourself in a right spot or you move in a certain way, and then you see things happen based on their response and what they expect out of you, and then you just punish them. In this spot, it was very clear. Like, he wasn't really doing bad side Bs up until this point.
For the run back against Riddles.
So it just seems like maybe he's just, like, done. And he just wants the kill.
Well, I'm sorry, did actually get the diamond. Not able to use it, not able to get a hit. And all right, we both look. Oh, okay, that's hilarious. But just the back and forth right now, Light still chasing him down. Doesn't
There you
care
go.
if the wall, doesn't care what's going on. It's like, hey, I will get there one way or another. On the verge of freestyle own it, by the way.
Yeah, apparently Sakura got a YouTube channel.
He sure does, Light.
That was very, very, very solid. And from watching Light, I really feel like I understand what his game plan is and what he's trying to do against Steve. Because I see him, he doesn't overextend. When he down throws, he knows whether he's DIing in, whether he's DIing away. And he knows when he wants to back air. And he doesn't really fall for all the stuff he's doing off stage, too. He's not really falling for all the stuff. He's just being very clean and very meticulous how he wants to swing and when he wants to press something. And he's also giving himself enough room to cover the minecart. He's not like smothering himself between the stage and the minecart, like by being too close. Like he's standing enough distance away to where he's good, basically. I see what he's doing. And I assume Light takes a set here. No spoilers, but I'm just gonna assume that just by the length of the video. Oh, you know what? Let me watch this, actually, first.
And I still wouldn't even say it's a bad matchup for Diddy, but it's yeah.
Mute Ace is there too. Fuck. That's competitive. I'm trying to be more mindful of my positioning like this as well. Take a back facing is really good for a quick bear out of shield or even jump up air. Trying to learn like that more often in certain situations. Be more aware of it when it's beneficial, when to do something else. Exactly. And it's like, I think everybody has their own personal way of accomplishing that. So everybody has their own way they like to move or their own rhythm they like to play in. And so you see how it's appropriate for you in your particular case. So yeah, like when you're facing back and they get scared of a particular set of options, obviously. They see you do something and it's like a, I don't know if trigger's the right word, but it's like, you think, you expect a certain thing based on a previous expectation. And there's so many ways to do it. What I like to do with Cloud is I like to dash forward, dash back, and then just turn around and look at them. So, all sorts of things. Pretty standard set so far. Nothing really too crazy. Yeah, set up into finishing touch. I believe it. I'll probably just cross slash. Be quicker. But finishing touch for the fans, absolutely. Mario is still broken.
Scooping up a grab on Tweak, instinctively holding shield. Oh, can you finish the stock? Yes, you can. Down tilt to back air. Such a classic for Diddy.
And that's one of those crucial percentages.
Ragav Patel, to answer your question, I think both of them are around the same. I think they're both the same kind of character in a way.
Able to get out of there. Just keeping the pressure up. Let's see. Oh, I like the V reverse.
Mario isn't broken, his players are. That's how I feel about Byleth.
Just to not get hit by it.
Love that right there. Life's like, hey, we're gonna reflect it. Tweak recognizes wisely. No, it's not to. Gonna wait for a side B, maybe. I wonder if we're gonna start seeing that later into the game.
Oh, Tweak putting himself in the corner.
One thing I think about
He flipped. Very clean movement, but you don't
is,
want to stage. You don't want to be at the ledge against a guy like Light.
I had this thought today.
And putting those back airs.
It's not a matter of whether your character is necessarily good or bad. It's a matter of how you use their tools. That's what matters.
Tweak got the trip within the border, coming up aggressively.
Like, you can have average tools, but if you know how to use the tools correctly,
That stock right there, but able to
then your character's a threat.
to his favor. How much extra credit can he rack up though? Light. Yeah, Light.
I think they're... Oh my god, that was superhuman.
Rack up though. Light.
No way he caught that. That's superhuman. That up smash.
Credit can he rack up though? Light.
Turnaround up smash in that situation? Bring back my fox? No way. I think certain tools are better than others, clearly. Certain tools are more applicable in certain situations, yeah.
For very long.
I think there are certain things that are easy on first play, like,
Ever so slightly.
you know, like certain characters are easy,
It's fun to kind of watch
and you can just get results with them right away.
control because it's so
But certain characters, you have to put time into them and know how their tools match and matter.
Simpson when you land, you're taking
And it's like, I feel like a lot of people who play their character, they don't really use every tool their character has. They use the strongest tools their character has, but not every single tool. And I think they don't see that how important it is, not necessarily that you have strong tools, but a matter of how you use your tools.
Forward tilt for the tech chaser.
You know?
He lands it, but Tweak gets out of there without taking too much damage.
and another grab right there gonna put Tweak towards
Ha, dude, Mario with Luigi's there, I'd be so upset.
so impressive, even without hitting a button that Light let him escape for free.
Yeah, both of these guys really threaten you with their movement, even if they're not swinging anything. Okay, we're gonna
This looks like a standard set.
throw. It's not
That's what your friend was saying. You were doing.
much space occupied.
Seemed lucky at first, how this consistently happening.
Back air. There's really no way back for Light in that situation.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But
It's just,
get real close, man.
I've had that experience many times. And it's just like enlightening, because you have a certain like box of thinking for a period of time, and you think that's all Smash is, and then you have an experience that, not, I mean, you hear about things in the background, right? Like, oh yeah, you should do this, or this is appropriate, but then you see how that it's actually relevant to you. So I've had moments like that where it's like, wow, I realized this concept, and I should always do this all the time. So that's like a very good feeling. It's a very like, I got it. I'm moving to the next level type of feeling. Because when you're stagnant, that's when it feels shitty. You feel like you're not going anywhere. That was a really good catch by the platform drop after the Nair. You got dash attack. He's forced attack here. Nair covers that option. Backer covers that option. Just a perfect.
Start just saying, hey, you know what? I know that you're not gonna give me that opportunity, so I'll just fight you straight up. But I don't
Mario,
know if
Luigi,
it's
Bear, and Fair, but Mario up Bear.
Be out of shield from Tweak. Very
I wouldn't want Luigi's Bear.
pretty decent way out of some pressure.
I mean, unless I have my mobility. If I have my mobility and I just get Luigi's strength,
Very, very safe on
maybe. But his backer's not as safe as Mario's on shield.
That's why it worked there.
Sure, throwing out those jabs, not able to find the mark right there. Tweak the
And he can't double Bear.
such a good move right there. You know, you go for it, and it's just kind of like, hey, like you're not allowed to hold your shield the entire
Tweak
time.
plays Omega Campy.
One of the best moves in the game.
He just plays over the top safe. That was amazing.
Okay, I thought he might have gotten the.
Over the top safe is how I describe it.
He didn't wait very long after
He's just very careful. He doesn't want to get hit by something stupid. And most of the time he doesn't. That's how it works out. Good up smash.
there we go.
I don't think Tweak is the campiest player. He's just best at flowing between campy and aggro.
In this set between these guys.
You know, campy is like a word I would not like to use in this context to describe Tweak.
Again, you can never feel safe with those.
He's neither campy nor aggressive. he's just safe. Like, when people watch HBox and they're like, wow, he's so campy, all he does is bear. I just don't understand that. When I watch HBox, I see a person, he's just playing very safe. He knows how to bear safely the whole entire game. So that's how I see it. So I don't see it as campy. And Tweak obviously doesn't sit there and just bear. So Tweak is just safe. He tries to do the right thing. He doesn't take risks. He's just that kind of player. And people see that as campy. But he's just careful. You know?
Talk about things you don't want to see. Being off stage, light on stage, light with momentum. Nothing you want when you're facing him.
The spot dodge saving Tweak from trouble there. Wow, the up air almost doing the job.
Like, for example, this is a weird thought, but I feel like if Tweak played Fox, he'd probably play Fox like light, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like his reactions are really good, too, and he knows how to be aggressive. He just doesn't feel like he needs to or has to. That's kind of how I see it. I mean, he'd play Wolf, but I mean, like, he's good in that he has reactions like an aggressive player would have reactions. But he just doesn't engage situations where he has to be forced to take risks. But I also feel like all top players are that way, generally speaking. But I feel like he controls the pace in a way that it's like it's his rhythm. It's not your rhythm. Well, let me scroll up. It's that aha moment. Yeah, exactly. Knowing of a concept is one thing, but being able to apply it to yourself and being aware of your application is super helpful. It's a completely different experience, yeah. It's like the person. What's the example of like the person? They're stuck in a room, in a black and white room, and they read about colors without seeing colors. It's like that. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. For sure, want to replicate the feelings I started. Can you learn how to do that more consistently? Yeah. Once you see it, then you start noticing it. So I feel like you're on the right track. You know what? When you say that, I actually just think like you got it. Eventually, just enough time, you got it. It's just about opening your mind up to certain things. I wouldn't reiterate that mid-set Evo Grand's playing as Fox. What do you mean? Yeah, I think Diddy's down tilt and fair was better in Smash 4. But I think his bananas are a little better in this game. Because he gets 2 bananas. In Smash 4 he had the 1 banana. Tweak Fox and Tweak Mario. Yeah, I think Tweak would have a good Fox. Tweak's Mario? I can't imagine Tweak playing Mario. But if I were to imagine Tweak playing Mario, I don't think he'd have a good Mario. What do you guys think? Tweak played K. Rool? Tweak would probably use the hell out of his forward tilt. Tweak could probably play Mario in a very interesting way. I'd give him that for sure. I just feel like I can't see him being like a freaking Mario player. Just more patient than Wizzy? I feel like Wizzy is like on one side of the spectrum of patient. Like he's very, 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 very patient. Very good pickup by Tweak. He respected that first Nair. Good thing he didn't die there. Play like Zenyou, less aggressive and neutral. Maybe. Tweak is just way safer than me in general. I'm aggressive. I'm becoming more patient now, but I'm still in my soul aggressive. Yeah, he did beat Dark Wizzy with Banjo. I remember that. I saw it live. That banana pull was so confident. I don't want to see Tweak Sonic, because he'd be good with Sonic. Tweak would be really good with Sonic.
The ledge cancel monkey flip. Light, you need to figure something out and fast. Wow, that is so much damage. 30 straight up for that.
I feel like Tweak should play Sonic. Not because he should play Sonic in tournament, but because I feel like he'll learn a lot by playing Sonic. Maybe he already does play Sonic. That was an amazing, amazing forward smash. Right there, he ran forward. Because people usually aren't comfortable in this situation to bait. Like, he threw the banana, and Tweak did the top player thing, where he gets hit by the banana, and he drops low. So, right here, he gets hit, right? And then he goes low. He doesn't immediately jump above the edge. So Light, he runs forward, runs back, bam. And that was a great punish, that was forward smash. And this spot, I would say short up back air. Short up back air is more precise, especially because the banana's right there. So, yeah, forward smash there is an amazing option. I don't know if he uses smash stick or tilt stick. I'm willing to bet he uses tilt stick. But usually people in that situation aren't willing to bait because they threw the banana. They're like, they want to attack immediately. But Tweak is going to do the smart option, dropping off. Yeah. And then the fact that he covered that is just really good. He uses smash stick? Really? That makes sense then. Because that turnaround up smash would be superhuman with tilt stick. Tweak should play Cloud. I don't know why he doesn't play Cloud. Tweak can do everything Diddy's doing, except actually camp and actually kill. And he used to play Cloud. It's not like, I don't get why he doesn't do it. He tried it. He should try it again.
Yeah, it was interesting because Tweak was in such control for so much of the game, but Light only.
It was not in Smash 4. It doesn't matter. Cloud is basically the same shit. Now, if he had that up air, it would be a different story. But a lot of stuff he's gained in this game, and I'm like, why don't you play this character? Like, you're running into people that are camping you super hard. You could just play Cloud. Maybe, yeah, he did grab a lot with Cloud in Smash 4. That is true. I'm not saying his Diddy is bad by any means, or any of his characters are bad by any means, but I'm just like, why don't you play him? Like, it's just such an obvious answer. Like, you see what Spargo's doing. You see what Cola does. And if anything, if you play, I feel like if he played Cloud, it would at least be as good as Cola's Cloud. It's like, why don't you do that? Like, it could just be so helpful.
Desperately trying to get his feet planted, trying to find any type of opening. A wall fling right there does help for a moment. Finally finding
Game favors gimmicks that aren't bannable, not straight amazing potential like in Smash 4. Then why is he getting results with Diddy? And why is Fox getting results? That's a complete contradiction to that. These characters have to be precise consistently over time against characters that can up-tilt you and kill you instantly. And they're still doing well. And it's like Cloud, yes, he has that precision element to him. But you also can just be random. And you can sit there and charge a limit. So it's not like he has to be this aggressive Cloud all of a sudden. Like, he can just play it like he used to play. I don't know. Maybe there's another reason, or I don't know.
This is just like game number one. I mean, stock number one. He took 0 damage this time.
Wow, perfect stock there from Light. You wouldn't even have thought that Tweak got the first one if you just watched like.
Tweak can definitely top 8 with it, whoever he wants to top 8 with.
But yeah, I mean, Light clearly figuring out what he needs to do. Jumping over, kind of Tweak's offensive attempts. It seems to be one of the bigger issues. That
Are you dead?
Oh, not again. One more?
No,
Oh, he missed
wow,
barely.
that angle from Light, so smart right there, keeping himself alive. Okay, damage starting to climb a little bit. Another monkey flip in the corner.
Tweak is up a game. He's down a stock here.
It's forcing Light to kind of air dodge onto the stage, not wanting to take the risk, which is going to give Tweak more openings later.
Okay.
Tweak can probably counterpick DK.
Girls, this one might be too far out of reach for you. There it is.
I wouldn't be surprised. DK once every
The ledge.
freaking 20 sets. You can get a random game with DK.
No, he's gonna drop it after just a 2-piece.
Why not?
Yeah, oh, but the cross up right there, Light not ready for it, taking even more damage. And if you're Light, if you go off stage, you might be out of the tournament. We've seen this time and time again. Tweak his spike.
Damn, Tweak is bringing it back. That was such a good delayed nair.
Back in this. Only 20% between these guys right now. Light with the banana, but he's gonna waste it. Oh, what's the
Yeah, I remember when Tweak won MSM on DK.
Okay, off stage, we saw what happened before. No down there this time, and not able to come out. Smart stuff right there for Light, using those resources and jumping at the perfect time.
That was so fucking good. I thought he was gonna go for the empty land grab, but he went for down tilt instead. Because he jumped, he threw the banana down. Because most people expect the aerial, right? But the tilt, empty land tilter is obviously good because he's at 99. Down tilt up smash is gonna kill. That was just a really good. I did not expect that. Honestly, if I was in that situation, I probably would have got hit by the tilt. So that's amazing by Light, just holding shield there. He didn't throw the banana because it's an ambiguous cross up here. It's hard to know what side Light's gonna be on. And even if you get the right, like even if you guess the side correctly, like, how do I explain this? If you guys are familiar with how this game just is, like sometimes you want to see if they're on one side or the other, right? So let's say this spot, right? Where he does this dare on your shield, and you're holding banana. So Diddy can true punish, banana toss, punish Fox here. Technically, you throw the banana down. But let's say if you want to throw it forward or you want to throw it back, right? So a lot of times people, they misjudge what side they're on, and then they screw up their reactions because they're like, oh shit, they're reacting slow to the fact that they're behind him, and so they throw the banana slow and then they get punished. So that's why I'm like, this is what I mean about Tweak, because I feel like he's just a very safe player, and that's his logic. It's like, I'm better off just holding shield, because if I guess wrong and I try to throw it and I die against someone like Light, who's full jump nairing consistently at this percent, you can just die. So it's like, I'm just going to hold shield. I don't know what side he's going to be on. And in this case, he happened to be behind him. So it's scary. You can jump and drop the banana. You probably could, but again, it's like you have to be very confident that that's what's going to happen, because he can aerial and then aerial again or something. Like he can punish whatever, or he can aerial up smash or something. So I feel like his logic is, instead of doing something that's risky, I'm just going to pick the automatic option. And this is just like one of those things, it's like understanding what your win condition or the opponent's win condition is. In this case, Fox, he kills you off a downer, he kills you off a nair, he doesn't kill you off a grab, he kills you off a random smash attack. So he kills if you're doing he kills you if you're not shielding. So his logic, I think, is I'm just going to shield. I'm not going to try to guess. There's so many things he can do, plus this guy's as good as me, plus this guy has good reactions. So I'm just going to pick the safe option. And to me, that makes sense. So he rolls away. So I think that's like the decision you have to make against these kinds of characters sometimes, where I'm not going to try to fight. And that's something that I'm not good at. Well, it's not that I'm not good at it. I'm very stubborn. So I feel like I can win every fight. So I take fights. And to my credit, I win a lot. But there's some moments where it's not worth it. Like, I'm fighting battles that are not worth it. Even if I win, it's not good. So I see his logic, and I understand how it applies in this case. So I hope that makes sense. And Diddy is kind of a shield camping character too. Oh my god, dude. The first opportunity he got, he killed him. Damn, they got smoke too. Ness kills if you shield, the pressure you just shield with his dumbass aerial. Yeah, but Ness, he has to be very close to you for him to get like double aerial on you. Like, if he's gonna do bear into bear, he has to be very low and very close. Very well said. Well, thank you.
You know, light on one hand instead of just kind of
Thank you very much.
tweak nonstop and saying,
Fox F Smash is just so fast, and it's strong. And this game is so strong.
tweak on the other hand saying, hey, let me actually
You're Muhammad Ali of won every fight you've played.
down there.
I played you before.
And I'm really excited to see what adjustments are going to be made for game number 5.
Also something to point out,
All right, game 5, PS2.
Price's fate over his character
He got the jab because he got the pull away nair.
quick is that Tweak has had
If he got the nair with forward momentum, he would have been able to dash attack this. So he's pulling away, like he's going towards the right side with his neutral air, which means that he's further away at 0. So it's easier to just jab than it is to go for dash attack. His dash attack's a little slower of a move. So the chance that if he goes, like, that happens a lot. And I punish Foxes for this, where they go for the nair, they're pulling back, and then they try to dash attack off of this, and then the Diddy shields, and then they get grabbed. So the fact that he went for jab is good recognition. He's just going to go for his fastest option because he's pulling away.
over his character.
But those little details is kind of what I was talking about before. It's like the little tiny details is what matters. It's not like the big mistakes that people make at these levels. It's the little tiny details. But if you try to dash attack here and get reversal, depending on the character you fight, like if you were to try to do that against Kazuya, we were just analyzing Kazuya, you die. So
Your choices lately, right? We've seen the
Yeah.
Sephiroth, the Diddy Kong, the Pokemon trainer, the Wario.
he should have went
It's like
Sephiroth.
he is just completely settled on Diddy Kong. At least
He should have busted out Sephiroth game 5.
It's paying off for him, not having to switch gears mentally. Like, this character does not beat Fox. Let's just put it that way, right?
Oh, no.
Will he maybe pay the price for sticking to the same character the whole time here against Light so far? Will he?
Technically,
This character does not beat Fox. Let's just put it that way, right?
technically, nah, this is hard to punish. Like I was gonna say, you can just drop off a nair, but see, this is also what I'm talking about.
This character does not beat
This situation.
Fox. Let's just put it that
This guy messed up. He side B low and he's forced to up B. You can drop off and nair him, but you also have to guess what timing he's gonna up B. And this guy's not dumb. He's not gonna just up B in an obvious moment and just get killed. And he's not gonna miss the ledge, right? So this is a spot I'm talking about where it's like it's more important, I think, to be safe. Well, I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, from this angle. Because it's like, I see, yeah, you can drop off and nair, but let's say you drop off and nair and miss. Like, the argument is like, okay, it's hard to miss, but it's the timing, right? You drop off at the wrong timing as Fox, Tweak gets back to the ledge, he's not going to miss the spike. So, maybe you can do rising nair. Like, you can drop off rising nair back to the stage so you don't have to drop off low and risk dying. Maybe. But this is the kind of spot I think of, like, do I take the risk or do I play it safe?
Will he maybe pay the price for sticking to
He's still got that back air.
against Light so far? It's not looking good for him in this game 5.
Yeah, this is looking
Outside of this tournament was the last time he pulled out Sephiroth? I don't know.
really trampling over Tweak, doing it yet again.
He neutral get up there, which is the hardest thing to react to in my opinion.
Tweak, doing it yet again. Number 4, you know, those first 2 stocks with Light, which is really trampling over Tweak.
He did an immediate neutral get up too.
First 2 stocks with Light, which
He hit the ground and got up right away.
is trampling over Tweak, doing it yet again. The grab is enough.
Sephiroth's permanent. You're tired. Good riddance.
Yeah, Light
Sephiroth just has his days where he's just not sexy.
read the tech play, so rather than
But the days he's sexy, he's fucking sexy.
pressure is so strong.
Like when you're doing shit with Sephiroth and you're in someone's, oh, it's just amazing.
Oh, but he missed the banana right there. Allowed Tweak to get on stage. And that's
He's also annoying as fuck.
big damage coming.
Sephiroth is one of the most frustrating characters in my opinion to lose to.
We're ending up. I hope you kept that jump. Banana misses it.
Wow.
He dies when it's all said and done.
He tried to throw the banana
Play you right now after the set? No,
last time, but just missed.
actually.
Then Light started firebox the position he was in. Not gonna fall victim to that this time.
Yeah, some lasers actually coming into play.
Why are you guys such fucking Sephiroth haters?
Pick it up.
Tweak really.
Fuck's your problem?
Wow, where was the up smash? Got a shield.
Speak for yourself, bro.
On your shield. Light looking to burn.
Speak for yourself, bro. He can be lame. He has his high highs and low lows. That's what it is. And when he's low, it just feels like he's fucking. Just feels trash. Tweak is making these mistakes. How did he get hit here? He tried to run, turn around, pull the banana. But he was like a little too close. Like, Light's already here. Then he gets weak nared. Forward tilted. Now it's a fucking tech chase. See, this is what I'm talking about with this game. Like, the little mistakes are big mistakes. At this level, little mistakes are big mistakes. Because now he gets hit, now he's in this situation. Like, this could have been way worse, technically, for him. And this happened just because he pulled banana at the wrong moment. Bam, bam, now you're... Ugh. He could have dash attack DI to the platform, upper, now you're at the ledge. Like, that's... I feel like this game is just a careful balance of being safe, but also knowing when it's like a guaranteed kill and taking those guaranteed kills. It's funny as hell. I wouldn't be laughing. If you were Tweak, you wouldn't be laughing. Nairo Ned spreading so much propaganda that he sucks? Oh, so he's trying to do the Falco agenda. There's a shine spike? I heard the audio, but I didn't see it. Oh, he definitely didn't expect it. Pano M, what's up? Dad sent you 5K to help your furniture and promote your housemates and realize that my housemate doesn't like these things. Based on my past. You're gonna drop 5,000 on golf? I only played mini golf. All right, this is our last stock of this set. Really good. Good grab. The up tilt out of shield. He did like a full jump. Oh my god. He did a full jump thing. Do I always sound unimpressed by everything, Panda? That's actually unintentional. The spacing is so tight. It's so, like, specific at this point. That was amazing. I have no personality besides being ripped and sexy? I'm ripped and sexy? Thank you. I thought I just had no personality. Makes me feel a little better. I like watching Tweak play. He's like a crackhead trying to reclaim his crack when he gets the banana back. Interesting. I definitely disagree. Tweak is fucking pissed. Light just popped off. For some reason that shit would make me mad. I don't know why. What Light just did, that would get on my nerves. That would irk me. Cause it's just so cocky, you know? What's the angriest you've ever been after someone popped off on me? I don't usually get popped off on. But I've been pretty fucking pissed before. That's for sure. Alright, let's see this, let's see Grands. interesting to watch him get banana back. Oh, okay.
In the crowd, you know, you get to do a little something in the middle. You don't just sit there in silence saying, hey, when are you guys actually gonna, you know,
Light's sick.
and choose your character, start
Light is an Andrew Tate smash.
They're just
Maybe.
staying up with us as we finish this, as we finish the big house team.
No.
Who is gonna be
Seth hard disagrees with that.
banner up in the
I don't remember 2015 MomoCon.
Yeah.
But who's gonna have a banner up next year, assuming there is a big house 11?
Oh, you already know.
This tournament's sponsored by Papa John's.
On the Casio, Light on the Fox.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, if Light gets hit once,
Town and City.
it's curtains. Fox, a fast faller, already gets combos super easily, let alone against a character like Kazu who combos everyone. Alright, does manage to get on stage with that command grab right there. 79-56, not really anything too crazy on either end, but Fox, very light character.
That was amazing, but he got unbelievably unlucky.
Anything too crazy on either end.
Because he did the couple hits on fair, into the up tilt. That was amazing. Because I think this looks like it beats his Nair. So the fact that he had another hitbox, he didn't commit himself to shield after fairing, went right to the up tilt. I think that was really good. And I don't know how that didn't hit him.
Definitely living that one, but if you were a little closer to the corner, it might have been curtains.
What color is my Bugatti? It's black.
For that one, or maybe not lucky, but happy. Right? Gonna turn that
I also have a gold one
smash for the first
and a silver one.
Oh, and you can see Riddles wants to take the stock right back, looking for the up B. It wouldn't have finished the job, but shake some of that pressure off. Still high knockback, put you close to the ceiling. Let's see what he can do. Wow. That was
I'm surprised he didn't die.
Smart, you know, covers both sides. Light loves to do cross-ups. Alright, off stage you go. Laser snipe does miss.
Oh, and Riddles just lets him back on for free, but the up throw will
Okay, that actually does kill.
That is such a good way to just finish off a stock. It's kinda
Crazy you can go for the jab lock and they don't miss tech. You can still chase on up smash. Yeah, you cover basically everything at that point.
Starting to come in though, the combos Light find a lot of openings. So much damage.
These trades are not bad for Light, actually. Unless it's the Wind God Fist.
Wow, Town and City keeps Light alive from the up B because of the high ceiling, but gets him killed by the back air.
Quite yet. Oh, but you
How did that even happen?
game plan. You can get up here, but it's only gonna be for a moment.
Yeah.
Juggle's starting to come in.
I'm actually upset for this guy. He was doing so well.
89% Kaji not gonna die quite yet.
Oh, he tried to dare.
Oh, but you might Light. But you might Light. What?
Fuck, dude.
Town and City keeps Light alive from the up B.
Fuck, dude.
Gets him killed by the back air super early. Those side boundaries are so small.
Yeah, that was a rough one. Talk about a reversal, but
Oh my
Light
God,
just
right
fires
back
right
in
back.
it.
Every stock has been 0% each. Like that's ridiculous to have two stocks each. I'm sorry, 0%. Last stocks, 0%. Such evenly matched players.
There's no such thing as a lead when you're fighting one of these guys. Kazuya, craziest punish game out there, right? He can find so many different hits and turn them into a kill. Fox, at least in the hands of Light, relentless when it comes to this pressure game. I feel like I've said that exact phrase several times already on this block, but you know what, man? It doesn't make it any less.
What the fuck are you guys talking about?
Great drive again is online.
What are you guys ever talking about?
Looking for
And hey, this is exactly how we saw Riddles win in the winter semifinals. He was down by a huge amount and just found that one key hit, finish it off with rage drive. So Light
Yeah, cheat. You don't understand what they're saying either?
opened up in the same way, 53% full tank of rage and the rage drive, but no, the missed attempt.
If Light loses this,
Damage is gonna knock it out of Riddles now. He's gotta get it.
he had no lag.
one thing Light is doing that I think was really smart. And just as soon as I say it, like he's oh no!
Are you dead now?
Your
Good
job.
job.
You
way.
missed and you died.
Oh my God, what a clutch there from Riddles. Like getting a little bit antsy, throws out the up smash in a bad spot. It's also exactly how he lost in winter semis. He threw that out. Riddles was already mid up B, and then he just came down on him.
Really ran away with it when he found a single opening.
All right, next game.
Gifted it to him. Light said, "I'm done with this game. Let's go to the next one. Let me try to force his up smash." But you can't force anything versus Riddles ever.
This stage should replace PS2.
Box, right? This is a character who really does have to delicately work for his.
You love watching Kazuya?
God, catching the back hit on the
Nice.
up smash. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That was very rough. Very angry from Light.
Why?
Clearly looking
If you don't mind me asking.
for that last game, but also for the earlier set. Oh my God, Riddles just throwing these range
Just out of curiosity.
with that, 'cause every time you fail an attempt, it makes the percent threshold go down lower for you losing it. Still gonna take that just for the damage. I like that though. Give yourself more of a fighting chance.
But it's just interesting that
didn't even know you can do that. I guess you can. Yeah, he's specifically waiting for that. He was punishing that before too. He's a funny character. He's also favorite match to fight. Interesting. Okay.
Dancing a little bit around riddles right there. We see you, Light. Oh, but you are gone, my friend. Ooh, dancing a little bit around riddles right there. We see you, Light.
Yeah, his hitbox didn't come out.
My friend. Yeah, I mean, stop. Alright, riddles getting.
Light is amazing.
I wonder if Light's gonna slow it down a bit. It feels as if Light is kind of taking some unnecessary.
He's not gonna use his jump. Yep. Told you. He missed, but he's just gonna up B. He's not gonna jump up B. So even if he gets hit, he has his jump. That's not a combo, so he waited. He got hit by the fair, but then he like dashes away. Smart. He's getting hit by these aerials, but the aerials aren't the big deal. So it doesn't really matter that much. It's just a couple things that... Oh my fucking god, that hit him. That anti-aired him. He looked like he was going for bear. Tried to kill him off stage. Nice. We're up tilt. I like that. Waited for the tech. He got too much to the side of him. But he's willing to take these trades. And I actually like that, as long as... I sort of like it, because he's not win godfisting every single time. But if he's not... If Kazuya is going to like throw out one of his tilts or whatever, and you're coming down with one of your moves, I think it's safe to trade. As long as you guys are at low percent. But if he's win godfisting, don't ever try to land on him. But it's the thing, it's like you think you're safe and then you try to land on him and then you happen to be wrong. Cause that shit kills you. Yeah, apparently he was dog shit, so they overblown him. He probably did less damage back then, and they just made his damage just redonkulous. Dynamo? What's up, Dynamo? It's so hard to focus with the camera on? How come? You're not used to these premium streams? Why not, bro? I didn't want to have my camera on. Not every day I want to have my camera on. See, you people don't get it. Sometimes you just don't want to be recorded, you know? Sometimes just your voice is good enough. Especially in the morning. Sometimes I just don't want to be seen. You like the music? This is just lo-fi hip-hop radio. This is not the Zenyou soundtrack. I have a playlist, but I'm not using it. I have a good playlist, too. Light goes in between going above him, switching sides. Also good against Kazu. Makes him instant input sometimes. Kazu slows auto turnaround out of the 4. That makes sense that he has a slow auto turnaround. And going in between, that makes sense, because obviously Fox, he has an amazing full hop, and he's a lot of mix-ups, a lot of things he can do out of it. And he's putting himself in a position, and he's mostly full hopping out of the way of Kazuya. It's the same answer you have against Luigi. You're fucking dead. You think Terry is holding Riddles back? I don't think anything is holding anyone back. I think it's all psychological. Don't worry, we all love you. Are you saying you can't focus because I'm ugly and you're just... Is that what you're saying? Wish this game was in a small box and your face was the main screen. What? Why? Yeah, Light's tech chases are consistent. Yeah, he tech rolled in there. Did I eat? Nah, I haven't eaten for 3 months. I think you're pretty handsome personally. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I'm getting a lot of compliments today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. You people are just being nice to me. The lighting is shitty, my shirt is shitty, my hair is shitty. Oh, you're saying my good looks are distracting. Hey man, I need to be analyzing. I can't be caught up in all these fucking compliments. You guys are trying to distract me. I was looking for food for 3 months? That's like, exactly. I was looking for food. The deep voice, the rugged looks. Silence. Alright, EV. Alright, bro. Chill. Okay, he jumped away. Why doesn't Kazuya fucking die at this percent? Twitch chat's just funny. Good parry? I'm not making observations on every single interaction. I could, but I'm only looking for the things that are important. So much damage. Don't you just hate Rage Drive armor? It is stupid. I have to admit that's not the #1 thing that pisses me off. Wake up from the ledge, Rage Drive pisses me off. Oh my god, if he got that, that would have been so beautiful. What did 40 down? I didn't even notice. Light is in a great position here. Dude, there's some shit that Light does that I think is honestly superhuman. He has his moments. Like right here, getting the parry. He was fast fall air dodging. The fact that he woke up parried, had that much awareness in this situation. And he's usually aware about the parries, but you can tell he's really focused on that. But him being in this situation, the other one is the turnaround up smash situation. There's certain things he's very, 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 very conscious of. That's so unfortunate. I saw it barely, but he doesn't have enough time here. Like after this move, he doesn't have enough time to punish. Yeah. Technically, he fucked up. He spot dodged. He could have jumped away, but whatever. He lost this game. Spoilers! Straight up spoilers. Oh. That's like a joke. What? 88%? Are you fucking serious? Dude, that's not okay. Damn, and he had the stone face. So let me get this right. Who did he pop off against? He popped off against, who? We saw it a couple sets ago. He popped off against someone else, but he wins the tournament and just stone face killer. Interesting. Onin. Okay, he popped off against Onin. That makes sense. Popping off against Steve is warranted. Keep going? Wow, the whole, like... It was Light or Ronin.
Light could and should have played with that. If he had just held left instead of right, still be kicking. Potentially could have pushed that to a game 5.
Let's watch this for fun. Oh, okay, it was on Light. It was on Light. Okay, he popped off in semis, but not in winners, grands. Kameme Sora versus Mario. How does he find a Mario mask? I just think it's so interesting. Mario mask, Mario hat, Mario cap, Mario shades, Mario, like, Jesus Christ. He stole my Zenyou rub? Nobody on Earth deserves to rub their hands because of me. How's this matchup? Sora versus Mario? Sora's annoying and ugly and disgusting. What's up, Zenkai? You say I want to bully him? I don't. I just like, where does he get it from? He shouldn't main Mario. He should wear all the Mario paraphernalia and not even play Mario. That shit hits from behind his neutral air. Up smash.
They call him the Magic Man for a reason, you know what I mean? It makes it happen. But it doesn't matter the element fire. Blizzaga or Thundaga obviously making them all work out really well, and you have to. Honestly, dash attack, I'm curious to see how that works. Same, very similar to the dash attack. They got the DLC, like good version.
What kind of fucking comment is that?
Good pressure here, we get caught with Pharaoh on the other side. Oh, hold on. What? The mash, Charles? Yeah, that was swiftness coming through.
Please kill him. Kill him before he kills you. Yeah, he's such a Mario fan. I used to be a big Mario fan. When I was a kid and I played Smash 64, there was a period of time where I used to feel bad whenever Mario like got hit. I thought it was like literally Mario. Like Mario is getting hurt, like my favorite character. I thought that as a kid. And I got to the point where if someone else played Mario, I would play Mario. Because at least if I'm playing the Mario Ditto, it's Mario hitting Mario. It's not someone else. It's not like Link hitting him. That's what I used to feel. Now I don't give a fuck about Mario. These days I don't give a fuck about Mario. What the Mario movie looks cool though. That was an amazing roll read. Lizzie's low-key hyper than me. I love the word hyper. Mario doesn't need Peach, bro. He just he plays tennis and golf and soccer. Dreamcatcher Gaming subscribed for 14 months. Thank you so much for your continued support. Are you having TTS this week? I might be able to come down. Hopefully it's this week. You do, just not a sentimental. I used to be. I used to love Mario. I remember those days very clearly. Okay, someone asked me about the matchup Great Bait by Wizzy. He might die. That still didn't kill. My opinion on Town and City has changed as Mario. I think I might stop counterpicking this stage. I like it for the room, but at the same time, people don't die off the top. No, I actually do. Nah, because you kill off the side, though. You kill off the side, so that helps. Yeah, I changed my opinion. I love Town and City. Dynamo, so are you back to playing Smash Brothers? Dude, that'd be great. I'd love to see it. This seems so frustrating as Mario. Talking like Andrew Tate? Thank you. Appreciate that shit. TGS is currently on hiatus. We're only doing our bi-weekly Sunday tournament in Canoga Park. Oh, so on November 6th we're flying out a PGR player. Okay, for sure. Let me know. You follow Dynamo because Nico tweeted about him coming back. Do you know nothing about Dynamo other than the fact that he's coming back? That's really funny. It seems so hard to hit with a direct bear. Dynamo's awesome. He has a cloud profile picture. Yeah, he's a nice guy. The Dynamo special. He can definitely Dynamo special in this game. Gonna go practice. I like the attitude. Take care. I actually love seeing that shit. That was amazing. Perfect combo. So I actually take back what I said. You can kill people in town. It's just not as consistent. See, that's why Mario is fucking bullshit. Dynamo's the McRib of Smash? That's amazing. You have blue hair and... oh my god. There's nothing wrong with having blue hair. What color do you want your hair? Why don't you get purple hair? Or freaking magenta. Magenta. Or fucking pink or something. Get some crazy ass hair color. I feel like blue is overdone. I see a lot of blue hair. Best Terry in Tri-State made my area immediately declare himself the best Terry in Texas. Well, he has to live there for a year for you to actually be considered the best with your character. That's my rule. You can't just show up to a region and then declare yourself the best. Yeah, you can be gold. I feel like gold is like the worst color. Same color as my Bugatti, black. I'm really happy seeing Mario in top 8 though. No lie. Like, good shit to Dark Wizzy. Like, seeing Mario do well really affirms that Mario is a good character. For sure. Because sometimes you feel like, man, Mario is like annoying to play, but then everybody feels that way about their own main, you know? Everybody like undershoots their own main. But when I see Dark Wizzy doing well, it's like, yes, Mario can do it. Someone needs to go around and give Esam a hat. Yeah, to be honest. I'd love to see turquoise hair. Turquoise is like blue, right? Bluish. Good trade. I feel like you have to use a lot of Fireball against Sora. What hair color would I pick besides black and brown? What hair color would I pick? It would have to be like some crazy ass color. So I'd say red. You could up air bead that. What kind of red? Definitely not bright red. Dark red. I need to remember, one thing I'm seeing a lot is the out of shield options. Sora has good out of shield because the Nair hits both sides. That's what I'm noticing. Even right there, he got the reaction. He did the roll through, and then he still got the reaction of neutral air. So that's really important. That's really important to know. Orange red, brighter red, or Super Saiyan God red. Orange red. Or dark red. But I think it would look stupid. He held down. That's what got him hit there. Kameme needs Mega Man. Sora makes him unlikable. The irony. Good spacing in an F smash attempt, but it didn't work. Yeah, Mario's out of shield in his combo game. Dreamcatcher Gaming with the 2 tier 1 subs to the community. A gifted a 29 in the channel. Sluggish and King Nelly. Thank you so much for your support, dude. Thank you so much for your support. I'm sorry, but I disagree. Wait. What do you disagree about? Mega Man and Sora? Mega Man isn't made by Disney. That is correct. If you're saying that it's slightly more corny because he's associated with Disney, I think that's a reasonable argument. Dreamcatcher Gaming with another 2 tier 1 subs. 31 in the channel. Nubby Nubs and Dayros. Thank you so much, Dreamcatcher Gaming. You're being very kind today. I was an option for 4C did 2 2s. Thank you. DCG going in. Yeah, Dreamcatcher Gaming. You see who's in the stream? Dynamo Smash. You remember that, right? Dynamo, the Dreamcatcher Gaming is Brian. I don't know if you knew that was him. Yeah, Dynamo, I guess, is playing Smash again. Yeah, when I look at this matchup, that was really fucking good. You know, Sora Mega Man isn't a bad combination. Good air, back air. It's hard to catch Sora when he's in the air. His hitboxes are so active. You see how he's doing double jump nair? And, I'm sorry, fair. That was fair he did. And then nair. Like, it's hard to hit Sora because his hitboxes are active for so long. Like, you have to be very, like, selective when you want to, like, jump up and hit him. As Cloud or Sephiroth, you can just jump up and hit him easily because you have Sora go through his moves. Mario, it's not that luxurious. So you have to be careful. I feel like you have to bait Sora on the way down a lot more often. And I feel like you have to use a lot of Fireball and Flood and put him above you. And then run underneath him, basically. Challenging him with an aerial is very difficult, but he doesn't really have a very good, in my opinion, approach other than dash attack. He has a very creeping approach with multi-hit aerials and double aerials. But I don't think he's like great at approaching, so I feel like Mario, you can kind of wait. You'd be very patient. I don't like Sora Mario Online at all. What's up, Benzo? Tilde does do some crazy stuff. Alright, next game. It's easy, bro. Just hit him. Good down tilt. Good read. He could have grabbed him and killed him, though. If Sora was getting bullied in school, I'll tell him what I could do better. Like, if I was the bully and Sora was trying to get away from me, you tell me how to bully Sora more? I respect that shit. Till they want to stack local high on mushrooms? That's an accomplishment. He had two battles. He had the battle in the game and the mental battle. He might have been seeing dinosaurs and Martians and fucking all sorts of bullshit. But that also tells you about Falco, doesn't it? Tells you a lot about Falco. He's a legend? Nah, I can definitely see people winning tournaments on crazy things. It's not his first time. Damn, that still caught his bear. Dark Wiz, you should fireball. Fireball more. Bear is such a specific hitbox. Good up air. Signature Mario, my fucking ass. Says who? That move is so annoying. The neutral air. Mario had Doc's pills, he'd be way better. Doc's pills are amazing. Yeah, it looks like hitting Sora's shield is useless. Seems like everything you do, he has a counter. Hold on, real quick. Well, actually, after this game. Good bear. Nah, no he's not. I thought he was just gonna up smash. That's a thing? I mean, yeah, it is a thing, but it didn't. I don't think it would have worked there. Who is? Me. Obviously. Duh. Done. Next question. That was quick. Solve all your worries. Mario Fireball is like Humble Farmer. Might not look like much, but it gets the job done. There's so many things you can do, because you can camp with it, you can approach with it. That traded. Interesting dash attack. I kind of like it, actually. The spot dodge. Yeah. You see how he's running in now? I like how he's like starting to adjust to it. Because he's like trying to go for these falling backers, and it looks like he's getting scooped up with the neutral air. Against the neutral air. Dude, if Fireball combo like pills, it would be broken. I love Mario's full hop back air, swat Sora like a fly. Yeah, if he's in that general vicinity. One comment I have about Mario's full hop, I'm almost trying to full hop less as Mario, but I think full hop back air as like a read is a great option. Maybe I need to stop full jump back airing and then landing immediately. Maybe that's why I'm getting punished. Because sometimes I'll go for the read, right? Like I think they're going to full jump, and I try to full jump back air, and they don't. They run in. Then I'm in a spot where they can up tilt me, and it's not really good. I don't like having to land on top of people generally. In those spots, like the more I notice it, I do it a lot, but it's not necessarily always a good option, if that makes sense. But I think that it's good a lot of the time. Do I do IDJ? I do. I do it with up throw now. It's just double jumping quick. It's just nothing really that special about it. But it gets you a little higher. Good confirm. Yeah, pill into bear is really obnoxious. Yeah, Sora's hitboxes are good, but he has to work way too hard. He has to work way too hard against Mario. It's like the most technical thing in this game, I guess so. Sora's IDJ upper the character. Yeah, because he like keeps his momentum. He keeps floating, you know? Yeah, so it's really good. I thought he was going to grab that. Interesting. Now he's dead. Huh, is that right? I actually did not know that. So this stage is the same side blast zones as Town, but it has a lower ceiling, and it's a smaller stage. I don't like this stage though. Yeah, really good Mario stage, but I don't like this stage. Why don't I like this stage? I don't know. Yeah, I don't think Mario has bad stages at all. I ultimately think it's perspective and an opinion. For some reason, I just don't like small stages. Dude, he could have killed him off of that. Because then I see this, and then it's like, dude, I should pick this stage. Because all he has to do here, off of this up tilt, he meant to drop down up air. I almost 100% guarantee you Kameme meant to drop down and up air. So he got the misinput. But Mario, technically, he could have gotten full hop up air, up air, up B. This would have killed at this percent with 135 rage on Smashville. So I think a situation's like that, and it's like, dude, I should practice on the stage, honestly. I should play on Town Smashville. I should try the stage. Even if I don't like it, and then see how I feel. Because usually in tournament, I ban FD in Smashville. But I think this is a good stage. Maybe I should ban Hollow, Bastion, and FD. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Trumu. Well, so many people are so down to just run it back to PS2. But the more I play, the more I'm like, okay, if I lost in one stage, I understand I like this stage, but I think it might be good just for different scenery, you know, different stage, just a different level. Like a fresh start, you know, because when you're starting back on the stage you just lost on, you know, maybe it makes a difference, maybe it's just placebo, or psychological, I don't know. But I think those things need to be taken into account, you know, both how you feel about it, but also about what your character gains on the particular stage. So I feel like if I feel like I don't like a stage, I should still practice on that stage, because my character could be good on that stage, and I can counterpick it. I don't have to like just go back to the whatever stage that I lost on, even if I feel comfortable on it. And on the other side of the spectrum, just because it's a good stage doesn't mean I should always go to that stage. Because I might get bodied on that stage, and then I should just go to a stage that's not as good. So there's also that. There's like both sides of the spectrum. So maybe I'm learning that it's just important to know every stage and choose accordingly based on situation, but you wouldn't want to be locked down or locked out of picking a certain stage because you have a bias against that stage. because you might pick that stage and end up doing well. So you shouldn't say, oh, I don't like that stage, so I'm not going on that stage. It should be like, okay, there are certain cases where the stage is good, and I'm comfortable enough playing on that stage. It's not like it's a bad stage, so I should be willing to go there, even if it's not something I prefer to do. So that's, I don't know. Yeah, it's like a fresh reset. Yeah, we've been analyzing Big House for all stream, basically. Isn't Mario's best stage Yoshi's Story? Some people would say it's Yoshi's. And I think it's, yeah, it could be, but that stage is not always legal. Where I live, it's not legal. We have Battlefield, but other characters are good in Battlefield. Nice. Damn, he got this far? That's really good. Charles always looks so clean. Looks like a true professional. Big House. Alright, what do I want to watch now? How long have I been streaming? Uptime. You really want to watch right now? You're actually down to watch right now? Ugh! I do want to watch. I kind of am done analyzing. Sure, we'll watch it. Alrighty, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys' support. So dope. If you guys would like some Metafy sessions where I critique your gameplay specifically, Metafy is available. And yeah, my Twitter. So thank you guys so much for watching, and have an amazing rest of your guys' day. So take care.